Hello guys, in this video I am going to add some dummy text and images in different section of the web page to differentiate different sections of the web page and to add basically some content to the web page. So the website from which I will add the content is a Lorem Pixel. Lorempixel.com have a selection of dummy images. The links of the dummy images depending on the size of the images you can choose. This is the slider. Here you can choose different size of the image and different types of the image, and it has two types of the image: color image and the gray image. So I will add an image by using this link here, and I will use a listen.com to add some dummy text to the web page. So what you can do is you just need to click on generate lorem listen and it will generate some paragraphs. Then you need to just copy the amount of paragraph which you need to add to the web page. Then click on right click and copy it, and then go back to brackets and then add on different section of the web page by just Ctrl V. Now as you can see, it adds as it is in the brackets, so you need to define the appropriate tag for the different paragraphs. So I am just defining the paragraph tag one by one. For different paragraphs. Okay, so these are 3 paragraphs, and what you can do in brackets, you can select all the text by right clicking and select all, and then you can right click and select Beautify. What it does, it makes the web page code more readable. The brackets text editor code more readable. It will make the brackets text editor code more readable and more alignment. And it is basically an extension. So you need to click on here in extension manager, and then you need to type it out, the name of the extension, and then search, and through which you can download that relevant extension. So I have already downloaded it and it is appearing right here. So you need to first download it and then it will appear in the right click menu. So now what you need to do is you need to add an image. So to add an image, just come to this website and copy this link and paste this link where you want to add an image. But you need to first define an image tag and then define the source for an image. The source for an image is an external link to a website from which you are defining source of an image. So basically this tag right here is defined to get an image from this source. Okay, now if I show you the preview, so as you can see, the website is looking right now just like this. So you can add more content to this website on different section, but right now I am defining the CSS. To define a CSS, what you can do is you can right click here and then click on new file, and then define the name. I am calling it style.css. .css is an extension for CSS file, so you need to put .css at the end. Just hit enter and then define the CSS. So I am defining the CSS for the HTML and body element. So define the name for which you are defining the CSS. So these are basically the selector part of the CSS, and this is the declaration part. So inside the declaration part, you basically define the relevant properties of the CSS which you are applying to the selectors. So in this case, I am applying the height property. I am defining the height property to obtain all the available height of the web page, which is equal to 100%. And then I am defining the height for the section, different 5 section of the web page. The minimum height which it should avail is equal to 100% for this web project. And then if I go back to the view, you notice that nothing has actually changed. This is because I haven't linked this CSS file to the HTML file. So how it will know that I have added this HTML file to this index HTML file? So basically I need to create a link between these two files. To add a link, just like I add the link of the bootstrap, I need to add the link for the CSS. So this is a link to the CSS file. To create a link, just type out the link tag and then related style sheet. And the nice thing about using a bracket is that it has a very intuitive intelligence, which basically provide you the hints as you are doing coding. So in the next, you need to provide the reference, hyperreference, where your which file you are applying referencing, and then it is the name as style.css, and then just close it. So this is basically a link to the CSS file. Now you can see the web page is has changed now. And just a minute please. If I look back at the code, so section ID is home, and it's closing properly. So basically, as you can see, all the section of the web page avails 100% height. So if I go back and again relaunch it, now you can see all the web page, all the section of the web page is acquiring 100% of the height. So that's about it for this video. Actually I can also define the text here for different links. For the home section, I define home. In the anchor tag, and inside the about section, I can define about, through which you can click these elements, services, these links, and then it will take back to you the different sections. This is a very nice thing about a single page website, as you can navigate all the different section of the web page in one place, because all the content of the web page is on a single page. And this is an HTML. I'm not using a CSS or anything right now. So I have just used CSS to define the height of the web page. Now if I click about section, it will take back me to about, and if I click on services section, it will take back me to services section, business, then it will take to business section, contact, and then it will take to contact section. So that's about it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you want more like these videos, then please subscribe to my channel. Bye.